Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel and happy Christmas Eve. For today's video I am going to be showing you how to get these Smokey cat eyes perfect for the Christmas season and perfect for New Year's Eve celebrations actually. I created this look back in November. I posted it on my Instagram ages ago and I was flicking through today finding inspiration for what I wanted to do today, and I saw that makeup and I remember the huge reaction that I had from it and how many people wanted me to recreate it on my YouTube. So here it is, a recreation of that look and showing you exactly how I did it. So without further ado, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then make sure you keep on watching. Before you do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz, and let's crack on. Okay, so I've just done this eye off camera. I'm so obsessed with this look. So let's recreate on the other eye. So I just started off with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Enigma. Urban Decay, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, please bring this eyeshadow primer back out because it's just the perfect formula. It's the perfect colour and I just absolutely love it. I am literally on my last two. I think I bulk bought about 6 and now I'm on my last 2. So I'm going to be starting off with a pencil. I'm going to go for the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade 0. And all I'm going to do is line from the outer corner, fairly thick, all the way into the inner corner. And I've gone in like a diagonal, so it's thick on the outer corner and thinner as you get in. And it doesn't have to be particularly neat because we're going to completely smudge it out with a brush and elongate into a wing shape. And the brush I'm going to be using is a Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader brush, so it's nice and flat. And all I'm going to do is pull that out into a wing shape and then pull it back in. Pulling it back in rather than going outward, rather than just going outward, smooths out that line so you don't get the ridges. I'm just basically creating the shape of where my shadow is going to go, and I'm going to smooth over that inner corner as well. And again, it doesn't have to be particularly neat because we're going to be going over the top with shadow anyway. This just helps us keep in that winged out shape because as you can see it really is pulled all the way out to the temple. So you should have a shape something like that. And then we're going to go on to our Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette, my favourite palette of the entire year. I know it came late in the year, October, November time, but my god, it's trumped everything out of the water. I'm going to be taking a Zoeva 227, so it's still fairly flat, but it's still a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to be taking Matte Ritual. I'm going to load my brush up and then go all the way over the top of that. More keeping that colour halfway outwards rather than inwards. We're not going to touch that line on the inner corner just yet. And I'll show you the shape afterwards, but I basically want to be making this outer corner thick in the crease bit here and then pulling it out into that wing shape. So it's still in that winged out shape, it's just much fatter. And then you want to start to almost blend that edge with the same brush, but when there's hardly any product left on the brush, that's when you want to start blending. Because you want to keep that shadow exactly where you've placed it, you just want to ever so slightly diffuse the edges. Okay, now we're going to go in with a Morphe M514 and we're going to take Matte Soothe, and this is just going to blend that shade out even more. And it pulls that shape out as well. And you can see we're just getting this lovely diffused shape now. And then you can buff that join together where there's nothing and where there's dark brown. And basically you want that shape to exactly line up with where the crease is there. I hope this makes sense, but this is the best way I can explain it. You want all this darkness all in this outer corner, you want hardly anything just here. That's where the shimmer and the glitter is going to go, and you want that to have their own moment. So I'm just going to go back in with Matte Ritual and our Zoeva 227 and just build up that intensity in the outer corner. And I'm basically using the brush on its side rather than on the tip. And this just covers a larger surface area and makes it just so much easier to blend. I'm just going back and forth with the Morphe and the Zoeva brush. Just making sure there's no harshness. All those edges are completely blended into the skin and that we have the most intensity in the outer corner. Right, now we want to go in with our black. So we're going to go with Matte Memory and the Zoeva 234 that we smudged the liner out with. So I've just put the black on the side of the brush rather than the tip. And I'm going to do the same thing that we did with Matte Ritual. Just going to take the side of the brush and just press that black slightly lower than Matte Ritual so we can still see that other colour. We're going to place and then swap our brush to the 227 and blend it out. So obviously that flat shader brush isn't a blending brush. We're going to place the colour and then blend it out. That's how you're going to get that intensity. A little bit of fallout, so just wipe that away. It would be better if I didn't have my complexion on, but I've just filmed a complexion routine, so that'll be linked down in the description box below if you're interested in my updated complexion routine. But because I do have my complexion on, I'm just going to have to sort out the under eyes if I do get any fallout, especially with that black. Okay, now I'm just going to take whatever's left on that brush and just neaten up that liner that we did at the start. Just get a nice fluid line from end to end. So that is what we should be looking like so far. And now all this blank space here is going to be filled in with shimmer and glitter. So I'm going to be taking this little dense packing brush. This is from a Morphe set but it doesn't have the name on it. And I'm going to take Metallic Soothe and I'm going to put that in the front of the eye, and I'm going to take it higher than my crease so that when my eyes are open you can still see the edge of that shimmer, if that makes sense. I'm just going to pop that all in that blank area. And then I'm going to take my 227 and just blend those two together. And then I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to take Glitter Soothe. You could take any of these glitters, they're all so gorgeous. But this is the one that I used in that picture. And again, I'm taking that higher than my natural crease so you can still see it when my eyes are open. Look how gorgeous and easy that glitter is. That's why I love it. You can literally just whack it on, no primer needed. So for the waterline, I'm going to take that same Zero pencil by Urban Decay. I'm going to run it in the bottom and the top waterline. I'm taking it all the way into the inner corner. I feel like it makes such a huge difference into the way that your makeup looks. It looks more fluid, more smoky, more sultry. And then I'm going to take the excess off of that 234 just on my black jumper because I can, because it's black eyeshadow. And then I'm just gonna, whatever's left on my brush, just gonna use that to smoke underneath. Whatever your pencil was caught in your lashes, it's the perfect amount to smoke underneath. And to really make this look super almond and cat-eyed shape, I'm keeping most of that smokiness towards the outer corner and less in that inner corner. And then I'm going to take this Morphe R39 and I'm going to take a little bit of Matte Ritual, but the smallest amount, like literally hardly anything. I'm just going to go slightly lower than that black. And that just diffuses the edge of the black so it's a little bit more smoky. And then I'm going to take the Morphe M514 and Matte Soothe and go even lower. And this is the colour that's going to blend everything into the skin. And then we can't forget the inner corner, so I'm going to take my pinky and Metallic Aura. It's the perfect inner corner pop. I'm just going to go whoop, like that, and that just brings everything to life. For lashes today, I'm going to be taking the Lash Library London lashes in the style Mystery. It's the perfect style for this look because it gets really thick on this outer edge, so it goes really nice and winged out and cat eye. And if you haven't seen my lash application video of me talking about how to apply lashes, then make sure you check the description box down below because it is a really super helpful video on how to apply lashes because I know a lot of people struggle. I'm just going to quickly pop these bad boys on. So I've just glued my lashes up, and while they're drying I'm going to be applying the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I love this mascara, it's the best. Okay, so the lashes are on. They're absolutely perfect because they literally just accentuate the eye makeup so much. I'm gonna hop off camera, do my lip, and then we can show the finished look. I'm so obsessed with this look. I just love it so much. I feel so fierce and so ready for New Year's Eve. Has anyone got plans? Because I don't yet. We're either gonna have a little small gathering in our house or go to the pub. Who knows? I always feel like New Year's Eve is a little bit of an anticlimax if you go out. I always love just staying in, having a little boogie, having a little drink. That's my favourite kind of New Year's Eve. But let me know in the comment section down below what you're doing for New Year's Eve. But anyway, you guys, this is the finished look. I am so obsessed with it. Make sure if you recreate it, tag me on Instagram at Eloise MUA. I would love to see your recreations. I am still so obsessed with the Tati Beauty palette. It's such a stunner. If you haven't already got your hands on it, I would highly suggest doing so, because it has been the palette of the year for me. Although it was a late entry, it has completely stolen the show, so highly recommend. For an all-round amazing palette, literally one palette for all your needs. Love it. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.